Right, for a change, this is actually going to be relevant to one of my walking films. Let me show you why. Okay, if it wasn't in the title, this is a really big clue. This is the remains of the Great Central Railway, which ran from Manchester Central, what is now the GMX, down to London's St Pancras. And today, I'm pleased to say, we're going to be having a walk on the Monsal Trail, which is part of this railway, which has now been converted into the most beautiful pathway system. So can't wait to show you where it is. Wow, so some of the original buildings are still here, and they've even got these odd signals, so it's incredible. Right, this is a beautiful Peak District. So as I say, right in the middle of the shot was where the wall is. Down there is where the railway used to go. I'm just staggered. I knew these big mines and quarries around here, but just look at the size of that. Incredible. So we're basically going off to the left of that, but as I say, that is what keeps that old bit of railway still open. But as I say, we are going to go left over and through something called Cheedale, and then as I say, we're going to start at a place called Millersdale. Right, and here we have what's left today. It's incredible, this, because it really is right in the middle of what we call a dale. Huge cliffs up there, they're about 300 metres up. It's incredible. So we're right down in the Wye Valley. So just come back round again. Car park here, which is £3.50 for 4 hours, which should be enough. And as I say, there's also loos here as well. Right, so you may ask, what was the relevance of that railway locomotive to start the film? Simple. It is 50 years old, and it is called a 50, actually class 50 by bizarre coincidence. But in 1968, 50 years ago, it's one of the last locos to come up and down this amazing valley. So a bit of history for you there, but as I say, it's an incredible place. 8.5 miles the Monsal Trail, so there's no traffic. You can ride, you can walk, etc. It's brilliant. But as I say, we're starting in Millersdale and we're going to go towards Bakewell, which is basically going south. So as I say, it's all going to be on the flat, and we're also going to do some river walking. But this is a tradition. As you know, I get vertigo every time I come here. There's something about this bridge. Anyway, it looks like they're redoing one of them, so good signs, good signs. Ah, no, that's the one. That's definitely the one I get vertigo off. But anyway, in all seriousness, this is great if they are redoing it, because this is such an important facility for local people and for tourism. It's a beautiful place. So we're in what we call a dale here, and basically to say these small little valleys wind down where the River Wye is. So it's a beautiful part of the world, it's beautiful. So this is now what we're going to be following. What a lovely day. Wow, there's some real engineering here. This is Lytton Mill cutting. It's just, they've just gone through solid rock. Right, this is the point where we're going to come back up onto the trail. But as I say, we're about 1.5k in, about 25 minutes. No one here. Monday afternoon. Couldn't think of anything else better to do. Right, we've now just reached something called Lytton Tunnel, and in the 70s you used to have to literally climb around these tunnels because they were all shut. And now they've reopened them. Pretty spooky. Right, let's go and have a look. Okay, we're just coming in. I'm going to measure how long this is. Wow. Again, just dug out by hand. It's incredible. It's suddenly gone really still. Right, we are going through solid rock here at the moment, but I think this is one of the escape hatches, so to speak. If a train was coming and you're working down here, then you got in there, but just look at it. So, it's weirdly like a church in there. Amazing. I can see a light. That is incredible. Right, the sat-nav's gone nuts. Trying to figure out how long that was. I seriously think 500 metres, something like that. Wow. And look at this. Just come out and to this most amazing view. Wow. Right, you just emerged from that tunnel and just looking down there. Wow, straight over the River Wye. Supposedly this is a view that wasn't able to be seen for something like about 40 years. Wow. It's only when they reopened the tunnels that you could actually come through. But anyway, there's the old path again, and we're going to go through something now called Cressbrook Tunnel. But again, people had to circumnavigate these things, and it was blooming dangerous. So we're going to go straight through Cressbrook Tunnel, and just up there, Kestrel. Brilliant. Weirdly, this one feels a bit more claustrophobic. But again, it's going off to the right. Now, it's weird, this tunnel, because as I say, it's only like 50, 60 yards on from the previous, but it just feels different. It feels to be designed different. But these are what has made this trail just so accessible now. So as I say, people can ride bikes, horses, etc. It's brilliant. Right, and here we go again, out of the darkness. Again, I think that was well over 400 metres. As I say, I think you all know by now I love my engineering. But I think you just can't help but just be moved by the time and the effort that people must have put into that. That's amazing. Right, just come out of Cressbrook Tunnel, and there is Cressbrook Mill with a path. So we're going to go down there, but I'm just going to take you along to one of the real landmarks actually on the walk, which is called Monsal Head. Right, and here it is, Monsal Head. Let's just get out, check out the view. More to the point, check out the drop. Ooh. There it is, looking down over the Wye Valley. That's incredible. So this caused a lot of problems back in the 1840s, 1850s when it was built, but now seamlessly just seems to fit into the environment. It's an incredible place, really beautiful. And weirdly, I seem to have got rid of my vertigo, which I'm not sure is a good thing. But a great place, really popular in the summer. I can't overemphasise at weekends how busy this place is. That's why I've come on Monday, but it's for all abilities. Right, there is another massive tunnel called Headstone Tunnel just ahead, but as I say, we're going to do a 180, and as I say, we're going to go back to a place called Cresswell. We're actually going to walk along the river. There you go, magnificent, isn't it? Absolutely magnificent. It's 7.5k to this point, an hour and 20, and what we're going to do is double back and turn off down towards the River Wye at a place called Cressbrook. So can't wait to show you that as well. But it's been a great day already. I'm so enjoying this. Okay, so 8.5k in, just over an hour and a half. Let's say there's the Cressbrook tunnel, and we're going to go down this path here just to Cressbrook Mill and pick up the River Wye. As usual in this country, a place of probably a lot of misery and hardship, and now converted into luxury apartments. But what a place. Check that out for a view. Stunning, isn't it? Here we go, just down from the path, and then we're just going to catch up with the River Wye. Just check out how pretty this is. You can see here basically where the river's actually carved its way down through into the valley. Hard nature. So this path isn't always open for one very good reason, but as you can see, we really are right by the River Wye. So just use discretion and caution. Obviously if it's been raining heavily, the river's going to be high, so but this is a heck of a place. What a view. What also gets me about this river, by the way, but maybe it's because I'm a child of the 70s, the amount of fish in it, it's incredible. You can't see it, I can't film them, but I think they must be brown trout. There are absolutely bucket loads of them. I've just never seen anything like it. That made that. Cool. Right, about 11k, 2 hours 40, and we come to Litton Mill, and if I remember, I'm looking for an old-fashioned telephone box. Right, there's a telephone box and a post box. Just beyond that red car, we're going left. Wonderful. Right, there is about 5 minutes of climbing here, so just be warned, but basically, as I say, we're going to get back onto the Monsal Trail. Right, so here we are, just back onto the Monsal Trail, and we're going to take a right back to Millersdale. Right, just back at Millersdale, so the stats are 3.5 hours, 13k, and an absolutely wonderful time had. I really hope that you get the opportunity to come along to Monsal Dale and any part of it. I mean, I've just done one small section. It is well worth it. So thanks for coming with me to Monsal Dale.